Not me having just edited this whole vlog and realising I didn't even intro it, and it just feels weird if I don't say it. So hello gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. Incoming is a random weekly diaries of a couple of days in the life of me getting my life back on track, being back in the gym, getting back to routine, an ASOS haul, and just some random moments in between all of that. I will link what I can from the ASOS haul down below, by the way. Just wanted to say that at the start of the video because I don't think I say it when I'm actually showing the bits. But just wanted to come and say hello, grab yourselves a brew, pause me, and enjoy the weekly diary. Ooh, good morning. Someone just explained to me how I used to be in the gym. I would have been in the gym for half an hour by now in my old life once upon a time. Because I'd be in the gym every day for 6:15. And now it feels like a struggle to even sit here and drink a cup of tea at 7:15 because I feel exhausted. Also, I am in desperate need of washing my hair. It has been in a slick back for maybe just under a week, and I've been putting off washing it because it's Friday and I've got plans for the weekend, so I thought, well, I'm going to wait until Friday afternoon when I get back from what I've got to do today, and then I'll wash it, because what's the point in doing it beforehand, you know? You all know I've always been an early riser, and the getting up part is fine because I sleep with like sheer curtains, and especially this time of year, obviously the daylight wakes you up naturally. But just this week where I've been back in the gym, my body is genuinely like struggling to get out of bed. My last session of the week, so I'm just gonna get up and get it done. But yeah, it's crazy, like what this week has taught me with like having my week of like getting back on track is that it's so easy to lose routine. So easy as soon as you're off the wagon. I mean, I had a very good excuse to be off the wagon, obviously, because I had 3 lots of surgery and you just had to go ahead to get back to weight training from my surgeon. Obviously Pilates has now been back to Pilates for about a month, I think. But way back when, before all of this, I know I've had a few subscribers since my like latest surgery vlogs and stuff. I was at like a gym bro. I was like a full-on gym bro, like weight training was my bag, and I would go 6 times a week. And then obviously I had surgery and everything unfolded last year, and then had more surgery, and like during that, the only exercise I was able to do was Pilates, because obviously it's body weight or like spring weight, so not as strenuous, and also you've got a lot more control like over your movements and stuff. Yeah, I haven't been able to weight train properly, so I fell into my Pilates princess era. So I stepped out of my gym bro era, fell into my Pilates princess era, and now that I have had the go ahead to go back to weight training, I need to work out how I'm going to do both, because honestly Pilates has been incredible for me when I've not been able to get in the gym. It's been so amazing for me to be able to move my body, and also the definition of things like my arms and my shoulders and like my waist in comparison to when I weight train is wild. But yeah, this week guys has been like my first proper week back to weight training, and when I tell you, I feel like someone's been I feel like I've been lying down on the floor and someone's just been stamping on my glutes. Like, that's how sore. My hammies are quite tight as well, but my glutes in particular are so sore. Upper body, shoulders are a bit tender. Obviously I'm nowhere near as strong in my upper as I am in my lower. But it will be my 4th session back today, and I've done 2 mix of full bodies. Just wanted to get used to movement again, see what I was lifting, see where I was even at, and I went in with no expectations, just grateful to be there. Like so grateful to be in the gym and be able to move my body in that way. After everything, like you really don't realise, you know, until that gets taken away from you, how important movement is and how much power there is in movement. I've been talking about that a lot on Instagram lately, and the amount of conversations I've had with people in my DMs who are like pregnant and not able to get in the gym, or like have this going on and not able to do this, have agreed with me that like you really don't notice how much it actually helps you mentally until it's taken away from you. I'm just feeling really grateful to be able to be in the gym, and that's actually been motivating me to just get up and get out of bed every single day, because I'm so buzzing when I come out of there. I can't even explain. Anyway, I have had my Simprove this morning and I've got a cup of tea. Obviously, as we know, I don't eat before I train, especially if I'm training at this time, because I work out fasted. Obviously going earlier is preferable, and working out fasted is a complete preference. So many people are like, I could never go and lift anything even relatively weighty without any fuel in me. Completely get it. This is just something that's always worked for me. I'm going to be in the gym for about 7:30 today. But I've been kind of just getting up, having my improve, having a cup of tea, you know, doing what I need to do, and then making my way to the gym. I think the latest I've been in the gym this week is 9:30. But it will be a case where I get into routine and go at the same time every single day. But yeah, I'm really loving life this week, guys. I mean, I've got the audacity to come on looking this rough. I don't think I've ever looked this bad. By the end of today's vlog, I will have had a little bit of a glow up. Got really bad spot here. It's been under the skin for a few days. One of us also, by the way, decided not to participate in this week of getting his life back on track because he feels like his life never fell off. So he's had his breakfast and now he's back in bed. And here's my gym outfit that I laid out the night before. Who remembers when that used to be my thing? And it is the best thing you can do because everything is there, down to my underwear, and I don't even need to think about it. Look, he's awake. Just as mummy's about to go. So, little gym outfit of the day. I've got this sweaty wetty bra on, which is probably one of the most comfy sports bras ever because it has like this padding on it here. So it means it's really comfortable, and the bit there is like extra padded. I just love the pattern on this. It's really nice. It's actually quite a good coverage on my boobs as well. And then I've got these black Honor Active leggings on. These are the Effortless. This is what I pretty much always wear on bottom. Only ever really wear soft motion or unified for Pilates, but for weight training always Effortless because it's just the best fabric for weights. These are the long length though, which to be honest I don't need. I think they were just out of stock in the regular. Night careful, it's been a while since you've seen me in these, but this is what I weight train in. I'm just going to put this like beige Steffi jacket on just because it's a little bit nippy. It is only 7:15 in the morning. I'm sick of the sight of myself with this hair, to be honest, and my hair's sick of the sight of me with the hairspray bottle in my hand. So roll on when I get a bit of life back into it later when I've washed it. We have been so bloody blessed with the weather this week so far. Look at that! And do you know what, this gym that I come to, I've just pulled it up, in like the next town is right on the beach, and it's actually lovely, obviously as somebody who loves the beach, to be on the Stairmaster or the treadmill or whatever. And I don't know why I said treadmill, like I ever fucking go on that thing. And you can literally look out onto the beach, and on a nice morning like this morning, it's actually glorious. It's bloody glorious. Anyway, I've just got, oh my god, I was so confused then. This is my pre-workout for my stairs. Like, that's empty. You can always tell because the like film thing is off. I was like, have I already taken it? Oh no, here's today's. My vitamins or my protein pre-workout, the best. My protein code on, is it different from my bits? Asher in capital letters is for my protein, not an ad or anything obviously, but I do work with them. Same for my vitamins, could also be Asher in capital letters, that I'll double check. These are stocked on my protein, even though they technically fall under my bits. The best pre-workout. I don't need to clear weight at the minute. It's like super discounted, and Asher works on top, code Asher in capital letters. I bought orange mango yesterday with my own code because I'm just running out of peach tea. This one doesn't give you itchy ears, doesn't give you itchy skin, doesn't make you feel like you're about to bounce off the walls. Just gives you a nice little energy burst. And it's sour berry flavour, so it actually wakes you up a bit as well. But anyway, let's go get this session out of the way because I've got places I need to be afterwards. Wowzers. What a gorgeous day to come out to. My god, I am feeling it, not gonna lie. Oh my loves. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna go into the Starbucks now and get my, oh, how strange. Gosh, did a little weird thing with my apple pie. I'm gonna go into the Starbucks now, get my Zoom meeting done, get an iced matcha. It looks nice and quiet in here, so that's good news for all involved. Hopefully by the time I get home an ASOS parcel has been delivered. And if it has, just a little random buy yesterday. And I have like Premier delivery thing yearly, so it comes next day. But maybe we'll do a little try and haul to show you what bits I got. Guys, I've got my hands on actual gold dust, literal gold dust. I'm so bloody buzzing about it. Are you joking me? Only the Canon PowerShot G7X. This is the Mark III. Apparently, I don't know how correct this is. Could have asked in the camera shop. Oh fuck, I didn't pick up any film. Apparently, they've stopped making the Canon G7X Mark II. If you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about when it comes to cameras, then I mean, who even does? But long story short, when I first started vlogging, this is not going to mean anything to a lot of you, but when I first started vlogging, just to talk about the rarity of this camera, you've probably seen it all over TikTok. It's the one where people take like digital pictures. There's now like a Canon G7X Duke flying around on Topshop. This is the camera. It's an £800 camera. I just paid $799 for this camera. Now, when I first bought the G7X Mark II, way back when I first started vlogging, I think I paid $469. Never ever took a photo on it in my life. It was purely my filming camera, and I loved it. It was really user friendly, really easy, great for vlogging. And then I switched to a Sony ZV-1, which I still have. That's the camera that broke, and the sensor went, the stabilizer and the sensor went really weird. And then you guys told me that you felt like you were drunk watching my vlogs. It went off for repair. It took ages. That's how we ended up skipping a whole Maldives vlog, because I didn't have a camera. Then I got this, which I'm filming on right now, which is the Osmo Pocket 3 DJI camera, just before I went to Rome for my 30th. The colour's not great on this camera. Absolutely love it for vlogging. I wanted something for long form sit down content. I have been picking up my Sony. It got repaired. I've been picking that up every now and then recently. Oh, look at that lovely little Yorkshire Terrier. So cute. Oh, it's so cute. It's only a puppy. But yeah, so the colour's great on the Sony, but I'm still not convinced that that camera's 100% like as good as it was pre-repair. So, you know, anyway, circling back to why I've ended up just justifying it here. G7X, not long after I sold my G7X, I think I actually part X'd it for that Sony ZV-1, or they gave me like discount or something in the camera shop that I bought it from at the time in Chester. The G7X, which is primarily a vlogging camera, somebody took a photo on it with the flash and realised it was the most incredible digi photos ever. For like sunsets, anything basically an iPhone can do with flash, this can do 100 times better. So then it became really popular. Then the prices went up. Canon then stopped making, I believe, the Mark II, because the Mark III came out, and obviously older versions down the line get discontinued. So the Mark III is all you can get hold of these days, if you can get hold of it. Now what's happened here is Cambrian Photography, big out Cambrian Photography in Colwyn Bay in North Wales. I've always taken my film cameras there to get developed. Literally love the team. It's only like a standalone small local biz, and it's such a good camera shop because they are just, you can just tell when you're dealing with like a smaller business when it comes to stuff like that. And when I was last in there getting film camera developed from, I don't know what it was when I sorted my shit out. And I found a couple of undeveloped disposables. So I have like a film camera, which I replaced the film in. It's just like the case, the shell. And then I've got a couple of disposables. You know, it's neither here nor there with that, but I just like the fact that obviously with disposables you're getting rid of a lot of single-use plastic. And you know, it's not great for the environment, whereas you can buy the outer shells, replace the film, you keep your outer shell, you're not getting rid of the plastic all the time. Anyway, I found two disposables that were undeveloped. I took them there. God, this is like, actually maybe even January. While I was there, I was like, don't suppose you can, you know, camera shops have contacts. So here's a tip if you're trying to get hold of this camera. Go into your local friendly camera shops. And I just said, I don't suppose you like have heard from anyone at Canon, like whether the G7X Mark II, and they were like, no, I think that's definitely getting discontinued. The Mark III is like a waiting list as long as you're on. So I was like, oh. Anyway, they said we are still trying, like every now and then we get in touch with Canon, and it's kind of like a draw. It's like a lottery draw with camera shops. Like they all put in that they want X, Y, and Z. The makers at Canon and the warehouses at Canon will like notify them, or like we'll have a pool and they will just get picked on whether they get sent this camera or not. When I was in Ibiza with my boyfriend a couple of weeks ago, I got a phone call and I was like, that's Cambrian, why are they calling me? Thinking normally they just ring me when I've got film camera ready to go. And they were like, Asha, don't mean to alarm you, but we've got a Canon G7X Mark III coming into store tomorrow. Do you still want it? Your first refusal, because a couple of people on the list before you have already had one or got one from other places or bought one second hand and they didn't want it. When I tell you, I snatched their friggin' hand off and I said, absolutely, but I'm in Ibiza, so it's gonna have to wait till I get home. Then obviously like where I am now is like not close to me at all, so I've had to drive like a bit. I just thought while I was on the motorway, just keep going and go and pick up the camera. So I kept saying to them, no, I definitely want it, and they were like, look, you need to come and get it, or it's gonna have to go to somebody else. It's like 17 people or something crazy on the list waiting for this camera. So I thought, while I'm out of the house today, I'll just go and pick it up. So that's that. So, you know, it is a business expense. That's how I'm justifying it. Wait, I don't actually know what I'm gonna, obviously I'm gonna use this for pictures, right? It's incredible for pictures, but I've got my little Nikon vintage digicam because I've had that for like 15 years. It's the one I took to Egypt and took those digicam pics with. and it creates gorgeous pictures, but obviously it's a super old camera now. It gives like the same kind of vibrancy with like the flash and the dark and that kind of thing as this, but it's not crisp, it's not clear, it's grainy, like it's old, it's damaged. It used to come to the local pub with me when I used to take 400 photos on one night out and upload a whole album to Facebook. I'm going to be using this to take photos. I'm so fucking buzzing that I've got this before we go to the south of France on our little, like, we're doing like Cannes, Monaco, we'll come back to that in another vlog. We can plan a bit together. So yeah, I'm really buzzing that I've got this for the south of France. Will I use it to vlog again like I did with the G7X Mark II? I don't know. I'll definitely sit down. So like my skin and makeup videos I will now do on this, and you will see the difference, guys, trust me. When I go from like the Osmo, which I'm on right now for vlogging, to this, to long form, like you'll see what I mean with the colours and stuff. It's just completely different. Like it's so much better for like zoomed in content. Just making my first meal of the day before I get a shower and wash my hair. This is the My Protein Clear Whey, by the way. You can just shake it, but I put it in a Ninja and blend it. But this is the peach iced tea, which I've genuinely got like 2 days left in. It tastes like the peach iced tea that I love from M&S, but I've only got a couple of uses left in that. So I ordered orange mango, and I always get questions like, why is mine white when I've mixed it? Because you need to let it settle. Let me just show you in a second. Jump scare, because why is the Ninja the loudest thing in the world? So it looks like this. It goes like foamy, and then once it's settled, the juice like separates, so it goes like a clear juice. So it tastes like squash basically, and for me that's such a better way for like a protein drink to taste than, you know, like the Impact Whey, like the classic milkshakey way, and it's like clumpy, like that smell of a protein shake like from back in the day. Absolutely gross. This just tastes like juice. You can even add like other things into it, like my Real Balance tonic I sometimes put in. But yeah, you just have to leave it to settle for a bit, like it goes foamy and then separates, in comparison to it just being like raring to go like a Impact Whey. Then I have got some Greek yogurt, which is this 0% fat one from M&S, which I love. I've got some berries, just raspberries and blueberries, and then I've got the Aldi, which I'm obsessed with, protein granola, and then I just put a little drizzle of honey on it. So this is what I've been having as my first brunchy meal of the day, I guess, like post-workout. I'm just going to sit out and eat this in the garden with little Monkey, and then actually make myself look presentable, probably for the first time in a while in a vlog. I have not curled my hair like this in so long, because the last time I washed it I couldn't be arsed and wore it straight. It was a really hot day. Straightened it, so unlike me, like what the actual hell is my hair without any volume. And the time before that I did like my blow dry, which you would have seen in the vlog. So I haven't actually curled my hair like this in ages, and it feels lovely. I actually had quite a good cut off it the last time Anna did my hair. I think I'm booked in on like the 20, fly to Ibiza on Saturday the 31st, and I'm booked in I think on the Wednesday for my hair. I think I've got my nails in the morning now, because I'm actually going to ASOS HQ on the Thursday. Very fucking exciting. We'll come back to that, obviously I'll vlog it. But yeah, so I've had to book in my nails and my hair for Ibiza on the same day, which is on the Wednesday. But even though, oh, use the cream deodorant and it was still on my armpit. Even though, am I organic? Look at that spot. Gross. Yeah, even though I had quite a good cut, I do feel like it's like rapidly growing. Anyways, this is the situation. We're gonna get through this together, which I am bloody buzzing about, because this was a very random order, which I'll talk you through. You in or you're out, Monkey? You coming in here with me? Come on then. Come on. Come on. Let's do the ASOS haul. Come on. Up you come. Up you. Oh, you're going in your bag. Right, okay. Alright. Don't want me away. Alright, okay, fine. I have barely drank any water today. All I drank like my protein flask, my gym flask full in the gym, and then about an hour after that. Isn't it mad how this isn't a real Stanley, by the way, it's just a fake one, but isn't it mad that they hold the ice for so long? The method in my madness with this ASOS order is, there was a few things, I've just basically been scrolling on ASOS, adding things to like my saved for a while. Yeah, obviously I've got Ibiza in a couple of weeks, and then when I get back I've got south of France a couple of weeks after that. So Ibiza, I don't, to be honest, really need to buy much. Like I've got like my staple bikinis, I'm going out with like my mum and our friends. I don't really need much. I might take a couple of things like to shoot for brands. When I go to the, oh Fern! She's in Dubai still, and it's gone so quick. Has it, Fern? Because it doesn't feel like it has for me. Do you know what it's like when you have your routine? Like, I FaceTime my mum, then my boyfriend, then Fern every night. And the third person's not in that routine. Are you joking me? So, sandal pants. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to dress the way like I would in the day, like when I was in Egypt, and like when I'm going back and forth to Ibiza, which is like bikinis and just like random oversized shirts, random cover-ups, like, you know, mix and matchy stuff. I feel like it's going to be places that we go in the day that's going to require like actual outfits, which is just hilarious because I'm going to have to pack full-on outfits for the day and the night. But I just feel like when we're going around like Nice and Cannes, like Monaco, like wherever it is, Antibes, like wherever it is that we decide to go, like we're going to have like lunch reservations, or like when it comes to like beach clubs, we're going to book a couple of beach clubs. Like obviously I can do like bikinis like for those days, and then like obviously take my cover-ups off and stuff. But like when we're doing like shopping or like sightseeing or going to like reservations, it's going to have to be like proper outfits, right? Oh, I tell you what this is. I wear a lot of like oversized scarves, like Sarong's like cover-ups, and it's just like this like unevenly shaped, like almost like crushed foil vibe. Sarong clip, so it's got like 2 feeder holes, and you can like feed your like sarong or like whatever it is, or even like a neck scarf like through it and like tighten it. Oh, and then I got these. Oh my god, they are insane. Laughing at myself, they're literally like an £8 pair of flip-flops. But method in the madness, I ordered some Havanas before I went to Egypt, and they were absolutely, oh, I'm so cute in this bag right now. They were absolutely huge on me, which is weird because I got a 4. They're weird sizing Havanas, kind of like Crocs if you're a Croc wearer like me. And I think I got no, there was either a 3.5 to 4 or 4.5 to 5. They were huge, they were absolutely huge, but they were like a square toe, monochrome, gorgeous, gorgeous, like silver Havana on the thing, and they were too big, sent them back, and now they're completely out of stock. They do them like a tan colour, and I was like, oh, they would have been like my perfect throw on, like keep all summer, like hopefully next summer if they don't break, sandal, because I have the £1 Primark flip-flops, but they break on me. To be honest, I've got loads of those flip-flops just left in the villa in Ibiza, but they always break on me because they're not very well made, are they? They're literally £1. It's so handy, super lightweight for throwing in your suitcase. Anyway, look at these, guys. I'm having a bout of nostalgia right now because these are a jelly flip-flop, and they smell exactly like jelly shoes when we were kids. Oh, I'm sorry, how bloody nice are they? Yeah, Topshop tees on ASOS because they always tend to be good quality, sometimes hit and miss, but this feels like an amazing quality t-shirt. My boyfriend got a couple of bits off ASOS before we went to Egypt, and I ended up wearing some of those tees on holiday, and I loved them. I got a size small, which I think was an 8 to 10, but it was listed as oversized, so I think that will be absolutely fine. But it's just quite a vintagey looking, kind of reminds me of like vintage Run Club vibes, like something Princess Di would have wore back in the day with a cap and some denim shorts. And it says Sicilia, which is obviously Sicily in Italian, I think. Okay, this I'm going to say to last because I think that will shock you. This jacket is not holiday purchase, obviously it's a jacket, but I got rid of, purely because it was faded and the collar was a bit bobbly. You know the Zara bomber jacket, the black one, everyone had it, and I think I had it like 2 winters ago, and it was honestly such a huge staple for me, and I threw it out the last time I sorted my wardrobes out because, like I said, it was not in great condition. I thought I'll just replace it. Can I get hold of it? No. And I absolutely love that jacket. It's my, not quite a blazer, not quite a bomber jacket, somewhere in between, like not too casual, not dressy vibes, and I literally wore it all the time because it had like tight cuffs and I could roll the sleeve up. I liked how it sat like with my jewellery. It was just the perfect lightweight, like cropped, like if you've got that jacket, do not get rid of it because you won't find anything like it. Anyway, I saw this on ASOS. Oh, the only thing is it's not got a tight bottom, and I like that it had like cinched you in at the waist, the black one from Zara. I saw this, which is a similar kind of thing, like a lightweighty kind of jacket, although the colour's a bit more mushroomy than what I thought it was on the website. I thought it was more like a beigey colour, but regardless, it's still a really nice jacket. So nice for like spring, summer, because I am a girl that's not hot all the time. Like I do need a jacket over certain outfits, and this is a really similar vibe. I think it was like £45 to the black one, and I like that it was concealed down the front. The poppers have got like the concealed flap, which I just think does make it look a little bit more expensive. I'm pretty sure the Zara one was only like 30 quid back when I bought it. But yeah, it's got like the tight like sleeves that you can like puff up. I've got long arms. Oh, that's so nice actually. It's actually gorgeous. Let me just high you up a little bit. Oh, that's actually so nice, isn't it? and it sits really nice. I got the size small, which is an 8 to 10, ignore the fact I'm wearing joggers, but see how it's got the cinched arm. And do you know what that stops me from having to do? You know when I band up my blazer jacket sleeves with like little elastic bands? It's basically the same effect. No, I love it. I literally love it so much. Oh, this is actually just what my wardrobe is missing. Like, how much wear am I going to get out of this? Because it's super, like, lightweight, nice lining to it. I saw these on ASOS. I think they're ASOS own brand. Yeah, ASOS design. I've got an extra small. Monkey, these would fit you, my love. Should we try them on you? But yeah, these are pretty much a really similar vibe to the shorts that I wore from Opoly. How nice are they? I just thought the brown would be like a nice addition to wear with like warmer things, because I wore that with like black and like silver vibes. Now we've got, don't freak out, don't freak out, pink items in this haul. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I've thought, I like the colour pink. I don't know where it's come from, but all of a sudden I'm like, I could see myself wearing that. It's pink and I could see myself wearing it. Now, when I did a jaded order to go to Ibiza, got a couple of like random bits. I love jaded at the minute. I think I said that in one of my previous videos recently. I ordered like this oversized sheer like long sleeve top, but I went up to a medium and it was just a bit too big. Like it could have done with being a bit tighter, just so it doesn't like come as long. And when I sent it back, they emailed me to say that the size I wanted to exchange it for was out of stock. So that was really annoying, but it was a really similar colour, so it's like bubblegummy pink. When I put it on, I was like, I don't know if it suits me, but I'd really like to start trying to wear like a bit of pink maybe. I'll try and be a little bit feminine, I guess. It's just a little collusion vest, which is one of ASOS's own brands. Getting that, I got a size 6, and I just thought that would be really gorgeous with some jeans. You know, like blue jeans. And then this is a South of France daytime purchase, if I like it. If I like it. And this is more of like a dusky pink. What shade is it? Dusty rose, so it's more like a rosy pink, which may actually look a bit more grown up, even though it's pink. And I actually had stock notifications on for this, so I really hope it's still in stock by the time that I post this vlog. Because I've been waiting for it to come in stock because it's been in my saved, it went out of stock, then it came back in yesterday, so it's like fabulous. They always notify you ASOS, which is great. So it's a Co-Ord. Now, I love buying Co-Ords because you can wear them as separates, but the trousers especially, I wear a lot of these like floaty trousers with bikini tops all summer long when I'm on holiday. So it's a good little purchase, you know. Oh, that fabric is so soft. Oh my god, I was not expecting it to be. I thought it would be more like cheeseclothy. Oh, that is a gorgeous fabric. I'm very, very happy about that. So, sizing, I didn't know what to get. I think I got an 8 bottom. Yeah, I got an 8 bottom. And then I got a 6 top, only because on the model, when they do like the video thing, it looked a bit baggy around the waist, and I prefer things to be more like figure hugging on my waist. I'm just gonna probably be hit and miss with the boobs. Hello, monkey. Right, that's a drawstring, and it's a real drawstring that actually does feed through. There's the pockets. Oh, there's pockets. Bonus after bonus. The elastic's quite tight. I imagine that would probably stretch over time. But no, this colour is actually making me. No guys, I actually love that. When you compare it to like the candy bubblegummy pink, it's just a bit more grown up. Maybe I should send this back. But how gorgeous is that? Now my plan is South of France. Imagine it's daytime. I've got this on. I've got a nice pair of sandals on, and I've got the matching Bandeau top. I love a Bandeau. Elastic around the back, similar to the trouser. Then around the front, it's got like a little bit of, yeah, tiny bit of elastic. Oh, that's good because it will hold it up over the boobs. But then it's like a internal finish. So really nice design on that actually. And I like how cinched it looks. And to be fair, it's uber stretchy. So I actually feel like this might fit, guys. And I'm glad I got the 8 in the bottom because I don't like things to be too tight on my arse and my thighs. So I really like that. I'll actually try this on to show you what it looks like. Guys, I actually love this. Like, I actually really, really love this, but it's so not me. But I really like it. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I could have got an 8 top and not a 6, and a 10 bottom and not an 8. Other than that, the fit is absolutely incredible. And like I said, this is so nice. Imagine this of like a white bikini top. But the elastic is tight. I'm hoping I can either try and loosen it a little bit, or it will loosen because it's giving me a bit of like, you know, a bit of pinch and inch on the sides. I really like it. I love how gorgeous the fit is. It kind of almost looks like a jumpsuit when it's together. I could do like a low bun, loosey-goosey, like low bun, because obviously it's Bandeau, like strapless, which I feel like deserves a hair at the moment. But how cute with like my beige Chanel sunglasses. I really like this. Now I've not just shipped myself to Ibiza in the past 10 minutes. I'm just quickly trying on this bikini, which is from a brand called Sydney Lane. I've never checked out quicker than anything on any site than getting this, because it's a small business and I was dying. I literally watched, so Sean, the owner of the business, Sydney Lane, is actually a Chester girlie, so very local as well. But I've been watching her like design the print for this, like, you know, when you follow around on Instagram, you're like, cannot wait to get my hands on that. I think it costs like, pretty sure it came to £100 for like the 3. You can always tell when it's a smaller brand, and you can always tell as well when it's designed by women for women, I feel. The detail is incredible. So the Sydney Lane logo is this. So not only is it here, it's also on the, oh, it's tucked in a bit, on the sarong, on the bum of the bikini bottom. This is a cupped underwire bikini with the adjustable back. That's not always a thing, which is so annoying. So it's perfect for like me and my shape. But also she then did like a triangle bikini if you prefer that, a swimsuit if you prefer that. So there was like different tops and different options in all the same print to accommodate to like everybody's like favourites for their body shape. Which I love. And then at the bottoms there is a tie side option, but I just went for like, I prefer like the flat side, so like when you're wearing things like this. Obviously this is the matching sarong, which is bloody gorgeous, but I just wanted to put it on to show you the little ASOS clip and how it works. So you just feed each bit through, and rather than like tying it over, and then obviously because these kind of fabrics come apart, it kind of keeps it there. You can just like tie your knit. To be honest, it doesn't budge though. Like, it actually doesn't budge, and I love the way that it makes it sit. Do you know what I mean? It just adds a little bit of something. What is a Saturday morning without Destiny's Child? That's what I have to say to you gorgeous people. Please don't copyright me. Destiny's Child, I am a long-standing fan. So, funny thing, I've been to Pilates, it is 8:30 I think now. 8:33. I went to Pilates at 7:30. I did a 7:30 class, and I have never felt pain like what I'm currently experiencing in my glute. But that's the fun of going back to the gym. I don't know why I'm wearing a hat when I literally freshly washed my hair yesterday. But yeah, I went to a 7:30 Pilates class this morning, and I'm feeling good for it. I normally wouldn't go this early on a Saturday, but obviously I was with my boyfriend last night, and then he was up and out today. He's got shit to do, so I recognise that person. So I thought I'd come to an early class, and then I'm going to go and get a lovely acai bowl. But really funny, I pulled up to Pilates this morning and it was me here, and then my friend Kaylee in front of me in a Tesla, and then another girl that normally goes to the Saturday early class behind me. So we're all pulling in about 7:25 at the same time, because it's literally just opposite there. And I've got, what did I have blasting? It was Lose My Breath, Destiny's Child. And I didn't even realise that it was so loud. I had all my windows shut and everything. And when I walked in, one of the girls was like, great song, like, great song. And I was like, do you know what? Destiny's Child to start the day. We were laughing, so we were like, we're really showing our age here, because no one else knew the song. Oh my god. Also, Destiny's Child's last album was 2004, guys. Like, that was their last full album, Destiny Fulfilled. Like, how are we, like, I'm sorry, if you're a 90s, early 90s baby, we are blessed, because we had the best era of music. You know about me and Fern and our obsession with acai. We eat it whenever we're together. Obviously, we had the most gorgeous rainbows in Amsterdam, which is a really famous acai place there. But our OG is acai and the Tribe in Manchester. Now, just a heads up if anybody doesn't know this, or if you don't follow me on Instagram, an acai place giving acai and the Tribe vibes in Manchester, I haven't ended my workout, has opened in Chester, and it's called the Acai Grove, and it's on Bridge Street. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it is so nice. It takes the top spot for me over Acai and the Tribe, Acai Grove, and it's in Chester. And I decided after my first couple of ones that I'm not going to make a habit of going every time I go to Pilates, because it needs to be a little treat. So I thought, because I've got up and done an early Saturday class, it's my 6th out of 6 workouts this week, I'm going to go and treat myself to a little acai bowl. I basically replace, also you can add honey for free, love that, from Acai Grove. I replace coconut chips with cacao nibs, because I'm not a coconut chip girly, and I feel absolutely ravenous. Me and my boyfriend ate quite late last night, because he drove back from work. It takes him a couple of hours to get home where he works away. And then, I don't know what's so cute as well, like, he literally works away, like, comes home like late, and then he still cooks for me. Like, he still likes to be the one to make dinner. Love that from him. I literally love that. So yeah, he made us some food, but we didn't eat it until like, it must have been about 8:30. So I haven't actually had that long of a fast, but I'm feeling really, really hungry. Apparently next week it's supposed to be like 24 degrees. I mean, I'm not sure how true that is. But if that's the case, it'll be hotter here than it actually is in Ibiza, which is crazy. The plan for the day is go get some grub, get myself home, do a little bit of life admin, and then I think we're going to do like a little date night later. I don't know whether we're going to grab like fish and chips and go and watch like the sunset in Parkgate or something. I don't really know, we're undecided. I don't really know if we want to go out for like dinner, because like we do that quite a lot. We just thought we'd do something a bit different. Managed to get space right outside. Perfect. So good. Guys, I'm just sat in the little seating area, and through there is obviously where you get served. And I heard them say, "Excuse me, you're dog friendly." Obviously, I hear the word dog and I was like, I had to put my head around and see what dog it was. And oh my god, his name is Blue, and he had a muzzle on because he obviously falls into like the, I think he's like a traditional pit bull, or like a pit bull cross. I feel like he was pit bull stepping, but he was big. So obviously like the height means that then they fall into the restrictions of having to wear a muzzle because of the whole like XL bully band thing. Oh my god, it was the cutest thing. He was the cutest thing. Obviously I'm eating a kiwi dream, and the man was like, he loves kiwis, So I fed him one through his little muzzle. Oh, he's so cute. I can't go over to send a picture of my boyfriend, and I was like, look at this dog. He's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. He was so bloody cute. Anyway, this is to absolutely die for. I'm gonna get this. Probably grab a Starbucks on the way home. I fancy like a hot coffee. Do I? Or do I want a matcha? Hello. This feels so nostalgic right now because I used to vlog on this camera way back when, and now that I'm like holding it and I've got it on a little mini tripod, I'm like, how did I ever carry that around in comparison to my little vlogging camera that I use now? Because this is so heavy, and also the frigging viewfinder's above it, so if I'm looking up, that's why. But I thought, because I literally just bought this camera, and I was always going on about how like the colour grading was off in the DJI when I do sit down makeup content in this exact setting. Thought I'd just finish the vlog here, because to be honest, there's a blue bottle in here, so Bumper's going to be chasing it. That is so annoying. But to be honest, I was only supposed to vlog yesterday and I've ended up carrying it into today. Classic me, just don't know when to shut up. So I need to finish the vlog here. I've just got ready for date night. I'm gonna go to Parkgate. Bay's taking me to Parkgate, and we're gonna get fish and chips and eat it with the sunset, which is gorgeous. So I've got a cup of tea. This is my little getting ready pre-drinks, and I'm wearing an Odd Muse tracksuit, which is so nice, by the way. I don't know what the focus is like on this camera. I haven't fiddled with any of the settings. Can you see? It's Odd Muse. So you know Odd Muse that we all know and love for like staple re-wearable occasion wear. Amy kind of stepped into doing tracksuits, which is insane because she is so good at what she does, and of course it has a cinch waist, which is nothing I've got on a tracksuit, nothing that I've had on a tracksuit before. So it's gorgeous. The quality is amazing. The hoodie I've got hanging out, I'm gonna put it, just tie it around and like wear it later when it gets cold. But really insane quality, really insane quality. But I've just got ready. I literally just got home, showered, got a bit of work done, took the dogs out. My sister-in-law's on night tonight and my brother's been out working all day, so I took them both over to the field when it got a bit cloudy. He's literally going to start going for this fly now. Where's the fly? But anyway, I thought, because I've just bought... I don't think monkeys can reach that high. I don't think monkeys can reach that high, Bumper. Can they? Flies can, because flies are flies. Come on, kiss me. Come and kiss... Oh. Hello.
Hola.
Hi, darling.
Sorry, the signal went a bit.
No, it's okay, don't worry.
Bit of puss god and squad jump tonight then, darling.
Yeah, bit of puss god and squad jump. What? Bumper's chasing a fly.
I love you too.
Love you, bye. Sorry, it wouldn't be me without a chaotic end to the vlog. What I tried to say is, because I've bought this camera and I was going about the colour grading being off on the DJI, when I sit down in this very setting here, I thought, do you know what, I'll just pick up to end the vlog because I need to have a fiddle anyway at some point over the next couple of days, and I thought I'd just charge it up and see if you can see what I mean, because like look how vibrant, like this is like a really true to tone picture view. So yeah, maybe I'll use this for like long form. We'll have a quick comparison of the quality in this video. I'll use this for like long form sit down makeup skin chatty videos, and then I will probably just use that for just like when I'm out and about, do you know what I mean? Just like switch it up. That is so much easier to use because it's so lightweight. I don't know what you want, Baba. I think next week, I don't know what to do for next week's video. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 weekly diaries, so I've got a proper like bitty week of like being here, there and everywhere, but I might do like a morning routine. Like now that I've had my induction week of getting back on track, I might do like my morning routine of like what's actually gonna be life going forward now that I'm like back into exercise, like what's motivating me, all that kind of vibes. But if there's anything that you particularly want to see, then let me know. But if you're happy just to have the chatty vlogs, then that's great as well. But thank you so much for joining me for another weekly diaries, and I will see you all in next week's vlog. Bye.